I've always realized that God was in my life, but yesterday, from when I'm recording, February 17th, yesterday, yeah, let me fix this. All right, there we go. Like I say, always knew that God is in my life, but from the time I'm recording this, and it's the 18th of February, I'm recording, so yesterday the 17th, that's when I really got confirmation that He was in my life. And let's talk about it. So, one night, well, yesterday night, I wanted to go to FCA again because this was like my first time since like a couple of weeks. Matter of fact, like maybe 2, 3 weeks, and I wasn't able to make it. I'm gonna lie, I low key procrastinated on it, but yesterday was just like, nah, I'm gonna go. Something within me told me like, you know, just go. Don't care if you're tired, just go. And I was just like encouraging myself to just go to FCA. And for those who don't know what FCA is, it's pretty much fellowship of Christian athletes, or something around that. But everybody is welcome, at least on my campus. So with that being said, they had this movie going on, and it's called Jesus Revolution. And walking in, I didn't really expect you know a movie to go on. But point of the fact is, matter of fact, it was just like the movie was amazing. Like it was just about, from like a family of Christians and hippies, and just them coming together to celebrate Jesus and God, all as a whole. And there was actually one part that really stuck out to me. It was one scene in the church, and yeah, it mentioned like something around like feel like an outcast and feel unworthy. And honestly, that's kind of where I was, just chilling in my seat, and it stopped me. And that was one of those moments where it choked me up because truth of the matter is, I know deep down that I'm well known and loved by many, including myself. But it's like, another part of me, like that, like one part of me feels unworthy, or like an outcast, you know, just not feeling worthy enough for people at all, including myself. And it stuck out to me. And that was really the main thing that was on my mind, like almost the whole time. And I remember after the fact where it was like I come back and I come back into, I don't want to say come back into reality, but just return my mind onto the movie pretty much, and just watch everything, and just seeing how the movie played out, and how the revolution went, and just how people turn to God, people turn to Jesus. And it was just amazing. I remember coming back to my dorm, and the first thing I did was just start crying. I can't lie. And chokes me up because this was like so recent, like literally last night. And I remember just telling God what I thought around the time that I was watching the movie. Like, I know that I'm loved, but a part of me feels like I'm unworthy, or like an outcast. You know, like I'm trying. You know, it sticks to me a lot because the last time I showed the same amount of emotion like that was back in the summer, you know? And so I I really had to catch my breath on that. You know, I was at a loss of words. I still am, honestly. And I feel like he led me there. Out of all the moments, he led me to that specific day, the very time of the movie. Like I don't feel like it was a coincidence. I just feel like it was God's work, you know, by itself. You know, I'm thinking about it gives me chills, and yeah, it gives me chills, and it really. Once again, I've always knew how much God has affected my life in an amazing way, but even compared to months ago, I never expected him to influence my life in a brighter way, even brighter, like yesterday, you know. And I feel like that was definitely something that I needed to see. Everything that I heard in the movie that I needed to hear. And just matter of fact, just me being there, I feel like I was supposed to be there at that very time, you know. And I'm grateful for it. You know what I mean? So truthfully, that's really all I can say. You know, for those who, you know, believe in God, keep talking to him. Um, for those who don't necessarily believe in God and want to, try talking to him. Um, but just know that he's here for you. And with that being said, I'm going to be a living testimony, or at least one of his living testimonies to prove that. And yeah, that's all I got. So that's it. Just something laid back, but something more vulnerable, you know? Um, and truthfully, I don't think y'all have caught me in this much of a state like this vulnerable since God knows how long. Yeah, I think that's all I gotta say right now. So, yeah, that pretty much concludes the third season. I got one last prayer that I want to share next Friday. So, with that being said, I appreciate y'all all. Um, y'all keep on succeeding. Season 4 on the way, and this is Don't Join the Dogs, yeah.